Hi guys, it's Mika Martinez, and in this video, I'm going to talk about off-page SEO, or what's commonly known as link building. If you don't know who I am a Shopify SEO expert. I've been in the SEO industry for over 6 years now, and I've worked on over 200 plus projects and helped scale some of them to over 7 figures in annual revenue. So let's get to the video. So in this video, I want to talk about link building, and I want to show you a few screenshots. Like obviously these are just like 4 out of probably millions of websites on the internet. But what you can see here is that there is a clear correlation between the number of backlinks and the increase in traffic. And the conclusion basically, or what I'm trying to say here, is that backlinks are still the main ranking factor for these search engines. Just Google any search term, look at the top rankers, and you can see that these guys have tons of backlinks, tons of referring domains, and it makes sense, right? With the rise of AI and so much easy ways to create content en masse, it just makes sense that we need to, or the search engines need to prioritize backlinks as a ranking factor. Okay, and the one thing I really want to talk about is whether you should buy backlinks, right? Google says that any links that are intended to manipulate rankings in Google search results may be considered link spam. However, my experience tells a different story. Over the past 6 years, I've built and bought thousands of backlinks, which have consistently increased traffic. And even if you look at this really good survey on done by Authority Hacker, they surveyed 755 link builders, basically to try to figure out what works in 2024. And you can see that 75%, or 3 out of 4 link builders, actually pay for links, right? So your competition is probably buying backlinks, and that the average cost per paid link is $83, and a lot of really useful insights. So if you have the time, I recommend you take a look at the survey. It's very insightful, it's very well done, and you can probably learn a lot from this survey. But what I want to focus on is the difference between just buying backlinks on, let's say, Fiverr and building quality backlinks. Because I think quality is key, because people say that it's okay to buy backlinks, and then they get smashed, and then by like an algorithm update, and it's usually because of the quality of backlinks and the way they're building these backlinks, not necessarily the act of buying backlinks. Because when you buy backlinks, when you're doing it properly anyway, when you're buying backlinks properly and you're building them organically, it's hard for a search engine to tell the difference, right? Like how can the search engine actually tell if someone purchased a backlink? And that's how you determine whether a backlink is actually quality, when you can't tell that it was a paid backlink, right? So when it comes to building these backlinks, quality is key. And I'm going to basically help you determine how to do, or show you how to do this properly, right? So when it comes to building backlinks, you want to diversify your link building tactics, right? We use tactics like Harrow, digital PR, guest posts and link insertions, link exchanges, podcast features, broken link building, creating linkable assets, unlinked brand mentions, expert roundups. When you diversify your link building tactics like this, your link profile looks more natural, right? Personally, like we actually build like 70% of our links through guest posts and link insertions. But again, when you diversify your link building tactics, it's much, much safer and actually much more effective, right? You can lean on guest posts and link insertions and just make sure that they have quality metrics. We look at like DR, we look at the amount of referring domains these websites have. We look at their traffic. We look at relevance. We look at whether they're trying to gain traffic, or they're just built to actually sell these backlinks. Those are all factors to consider when building building backlinks through guest posts or link insertions or niche edits, right? I think the key here is really just to make sure that you have diversified link building tactics and not just go 100% guest posts, right? That'll look unnatural. real brands will be able to get links from different sources, right? Another thing that you want to take note of is that you want to vary your anchor text. And well, let's talk about varied anchor text first. You want to vary your anchor text. You don't want to use target anchors all the time. Like if you're trying to rank for handheld vacuums, you probably only want to have maximum like one target or basically exact match anchor text. Like so, handheld vacuum, you only really want one instance of that, and then you want to vary the rest up to like partial match. You want to do like some links or even some brand anchors. Yeah, so basically you want to vary up the anchor text. There's numerous studies that show that over optimized anchor text will hurt the page. So you don't want like 20 exact match anchors for your like handheld vacuum page. And you want to spread the links across your homepage, blog content, and product category pages. This is specifically for e-commerce. We build around 50% of our backlinks to the homepage, and then the rest to blog content and category pages. And don't worry about building backlinks to blog content. As I've mentioned several times before, blog content usually does not lead to much of a revenue increase, but your blog content can internally link to your shopping pages like this, right? Like I actually have a YouTube video about the best way to internally link your, build internal links on your Shopify store. You might want to check that out. But yeah, there's no problem building backlinks to the blog posts because in the end, they will internally link to your more important shopping pages, right? So yeah, that's where we build our links to homepage, blog content, and product category pages or collection pages. We try not to build them to product pages because that can be tricky. Products can be discontinued or go out of stock, affecting the longevity of the link. And sometimes these links tend to be ignored because, like, for example, if you have like an affiliate program, you'll end up drawing or attracting a lot of these links. And yeah, it'll look very unnatural. So they tend to be ignored by these search engines. And the last thing is you want to avoid building too many at once. Like you might think like, okay, link building is a ranking factor or the number one ranking factor. So let's just build a bunch of backlinks all at once. That's also, again, it looks unnatural. You need a natural link velocity. Like a real brand, you want to build links. Well, not consistently. Like you don't want to do like 3 every month. Like that also looks pretty unnatural. So you want to mix it up, make it look natural, and yeah, that's it. By just implementing a proper link building strategy, you will be amazed at how effective it is at increasing both rankings, traffic, and of course, revenue for your Shopify store. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you want to learn more about the entire SEO process or our entire playbook specifically for Shopify SEO, we have a free school community. A link to that will be in the description below. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening. Cheers.